Hey, my friend, hey, I believe you are doing well. Listen, I just want to congratulate you, man. You know, I know it's not easy. You are going through this transformation. And sometimes some video may sound like, oh my gosh. And you have this aha moment all the time. You know what? I just want to encourage you. I always say the champion is not making a day, but the champion is making every day. And this 10 strategy that I'm sharing with you, it's going to make all the difference. Not only you apply into your business, not only you know how to persuade client, but you even know how to persuade and influence your own children. You know how to influence your spouse. So please, I just want you to keep pressing on and practice. I intentionally make this video very short, less than 10 minutes, so you have something fresh every day on your mind. I just don't want to load you with so much. I just cut in a small, tweetable portion. And you have been doing so great. I just want you to pat yourself in the back. You have been doing great. So today we'll talk about how to create and sustain interest. You know, whatever you are dealing with somebody, whatever you are dealing with client, at the point, you know, when you start that sale, or when you start that, you know, whatever, even if you are persuade a client and or you are negotiate a deal, you know, literally the client interest start here. They come very happy. And then maybe you have to close. Remember the straight line. You have to close here. So it's from here to here. And you sometimes you can see the client energy goes down. Wherever it goes down, you are losing a sale. So you want to maintain that straight line. You start here, you close here. So you want to maintain the client momentum. You want to maintain the client energy. You want to maintain the client, you know, you want to make sure you have a systematic introduction with your client. You want to make sure you reinforce with the information. Let me use an example. Let's say you want to sell, maybe you want to sell a product. Let's say you want to sell a house to a client. Let me just use a house. And maybe the husband came and saw the property and all that. You talk to them about the history of the house. You talk to them about the, you know, how much it costs, the benefit of it, and all that. And bam, you guys have a next appointment. And next time, now the husband bring the wife. You just move from here to here with the husband, right? Now, you literally here, and you need to close a client here. Now the wife making here, or maybe the mom. You can't pick from here and close them. No. You have to sustain them. You need to go back again, as if you never talked to the husband. Because now you have two candidates that are trying to make a decision. And you have to maintain the interest. You have to sustain the interest. Now, remember, the straight line technique. You have to bring both of them, because the next person will come, they're down here. They don't know about your product. You bring them back on the line and go on with them so they can get where the initial person, you brought the initial person. And then continue until you close the person. Now, another thing is, maybe the first day, let's say you are talking about, you're trying to sell a client something. You know, and they tell you, well, let me check with my husband and let me check with my wife. Now, you already give the presentation. Now they have to go and talk to the husband or to the wife, right? When they come back, you have to literally start the sale over. Don't anticipate it. Don't assume that, hey, I already talked to you, you husband. You're supposed to tell your wife. No, they're not salespeople. Most of the time we lose on deal because we work with a lot of assumption and we fail to create that atmosphere all the time. Follow the straight line technique and maintain the interest. That's number one. Now, number two, you have to know the customer language and keep hammer on what the customer like about the product. Let's say they keep saying, man, let's say they want to buy a house again, and they keep saying, well, man, I really, really like this house. I love the room for my daughter. I love this room for my daughter. Man, or maybe I love the pool. I love the pool. My kids love to swim. Now one of the interests is that the daughter room and the pool. You have to literally keep hammering on that and hammering on that. That's how you create. You hammer on whatever they're already interested, and you sustain the interest that way because that's something that's influenced them. While you are pushing other things, don't go and trying to say, well, yeah, it's great, but how about the master? They don't care about the master bedroom. They care about the pool for the daughter. They care about the daughter room, for example. So you need to keep reiterate that particular thing that they love already, and keep hammer on that and maintain the interest. Of course, we talk about the state. You want to manage the state. Don't pursue with sale when they draw cold foot a little bit. When you are talking to sell, if somebody's in your shop and they want to buy something, and they start have a question and concern, don't try to close them. That's like a reballer. Don't keep move and push the sale, right? You need to bring them back. Remember, anytime when they have a concern, they drop below the line. You need to take them on the line, or push them above the line. All the time, you must do that. So that's literally how you must create and sustain interest. While you are doing sales, remember, when the third person or the second person get in a conversation, you start the sell pitch all over again. Don't assume that other person explained to them. They're not pro. They don't know how to explain. You're the one who know how to explain. You start the sales circle again, all over. If another person come in, you start over again as if you never talked to them about it. And remember, when they have a reballer, when the emotion go below the line, you have to make sure you bring that up so you can continue until you close at the end. All right, I think this was great, and this is a technique, one of the 10 techniques. Tomorrow, we will talk about qualifying prosper. Sometimes we waste time on people that are not clients. They're not qualified to buy. So I will hum that down tomorrow, and then we'll have fun. See you tomorrow.